Welcome back to the FIFA Play Like a Legend Season 3 here at the Gfinity Arena in beautiful London, England. And we've had a few matches so far through Group A and Group B. Most recently, xPoacher playing against Noyles and xPoacher winning that, which means he's through to our next round because Group B only has 3 players in it. So Epsilon Rocky got a bye, and now we're looking at Epsilon Rocky versus xPoacher. So based on what we just saw of xPoacher, Spencer, how much of a competition do you think he's going to put up against Rocky?
Well, it's very hard to say because obviously xPoacher and Noyles are both newcomers to the tournament. We know there's no bad players in this tournament.
Oh, yeah.
They're all good. So theoretically, anyone should be able to beat anyone on their day. A lot of it's going to come down to squad selection, formations, etc. I mean, Poacher's got a really interesting lineup. I think he scored some good goals in that last game. But in terms of calling it, I still have to go with the person I've seen more and play at a high level. So I think Rocky's got the edge. But Poacher could do it. Yeah,
Poacher's got the sort of benefit of he's just played, fought his way through, to be fair. Did the whole of the first 2 legs, silver goal win in the 3rd leg as well. So that's not easy, but if you've gone through that much competition, then you can come out of that with some confidence that, all right, I can fight this thing through to the end, and that's a strong position to be in. Looking at the stats, Dave, they're pretty evenly lined up on attacking and midfield and defending. We've not got much we can draw from that either.
No, I did see a glimpse of Rocky's team, and he has got a 97 hero rated Ronaldo up front. Yeah. So
we're looking forward to seeing that.
Yeah, if he gets a chance, I'm pretty sure that's going to be a goal.
So if we just show you the bracket for Group B, remember win 2 and you're through. Rocky got a bye through from the first match, and then Poacher has beaten Noyles. So Noyles has dropped down into the lower bracket. And, of course, if you win this match then, whichever guys win this match, then they're through to tomorrow's quarterfinals. Whoever loses this match, though, they're not out. They're going to be playing Noyles, which could be xPoacher again. And as we saw in Group A, we can have 2 guys who played each other. One of them won the first match between them. Doesn't necessarily turn out that they're the one who goes through from the group.
No, we've seen that happen before, and it's an interesting element of obviously structuring a tournament this way. It makes it quite... I think it's quite good because... You might not be happy with how the first game goes. A lot of people maybe get something wrong tactically or just don't quite, they're not warmed up and they haven't played a game for a few hours or a day or so, and they need that extra game to get into it, and then they can get revenge, which I quite like. It's a nice little feature of it. Obviously, they can meet people again in the later area of the tournament, but obviously having this element of it means that it can be a rematch after just 1 game. Yeah. And you do often see it reversed. Not in the Group A situation. We saw the same guy win, but it could definitely happen here.
Yeah. Yeah, so we've got a lot to look forward to. This is our next match of Group B. Remember, whoever wins this goes through to tomorrow's quarterfinals, playing towards our prize pot of $10,000 here at our Season 3. Whoever loses this match, well, they're going to get another go at it. That's not how it's going to be tomorrow, though, when we get the quarters, semis, and the main final. All the matches will be across 2 legs, a 3rd leg of silver goal and golden goal, as you've seen us been doing today as well. But if they lose those, they're out. It's knockout matches through from the quarters. But for now, let's find out who our next players are going to be for our quarters. We're pretty much ready with xPoacher and Epsilon Rocky. Going to ask you for your predictions, guys. Going to start with you this time, Dave.
I think Poacher could possibly cause an upset, but I think I'm going to agree with Spence. I'm pretty sure you're going to go with Rocky as well. But yeah, I'll go with Rocky.
Because you saw that Ronaldo, isn't it?
That's a big factor, but I would have gone with Rocky anyway, just because he's more experienced. Yeah. But yeah.
It's hard to tell when you've got a player that you've pretty much only seen 1 match of today, and that's all we know about him. Rocky for you as well, then?
Yeah, I'm going to go Rocky, but again, it's not by any means straightforward. Poacher's definitely got enough. We've seen him win 1 game already. We haven't seen Rocky play yet because he got that bye, so it could easily go either way, but I will go with Rocky on this one.
I do know that they've played each other a few times online, and they've both won some of those games. Okay. So xPoacher wasn't feeling too daunted about it when I was interviewing him just now. So I'm going for xPoacher. I don't know anything, but I'm going for xPoacher because, I like underdogs.
You could well be right.
There you go. Let's have a look at the squad. We've got some squads that we can show you.
Yeah, so this is the xPoacher team on the screen right now, and it's an unbelievable side. I mean, look at the different colours you've got. Team of the year, Di Maria is playing as a striker. You've got, interestingly, the wide version of Welbeck, who playing in his normal position up front, is actually a left forward. But game's about to kick off now, and we've got Rocky versus xPoacher, and it's going to be a lot of fun.
These guys are thinking it's Rocky who's going to win it, but we'll find out now. So Chris and Spencer will be bringing you our next game here of the Play Like a Legend weekend.
Thanks very much, Matt. Okay, so the game's just getting ready now, and yeah, I mean that xPoacher team, it is good. Di Maria. What do you think of the team of the year, Di Maria?
Well, he's obviously a good player at 94 rated, but I'm not too sure about having him up front. I just think he's a little bit too weak. Ronaldo, he's got that pace, he's got the strength. The strength is the most important thing, obviously. But yeah, I just think Di Maria is going to be too easily knocked off the ball. If a defender gets anywhere near him, that's it. But He's obviously a good player to have, but you know, when you look at Rocky, he's got a 97 rated Ronaldo.
Yeah.
There's not too many better players in Ultimate Team that you could ask for.
Yeah, I mean, that second in form Welbeck is an interesting one because obviously traditionally a striker, they release the second in form Welbeck, make him a left winger. His stats are great, loads of pace, really good shooting, good actual winger card actually could be used. But then he goes back up front, and rather than going back to the first in form or the basic Welbeck, he's using the winger version instead, which is not going to help with chemistry, obviously.
Yeah, it's not going to help with chemistry, but Welbeck is, as you said, his stats are very good, and I think he's got all the qualities to still like be a good striker. I've said this so many times in the past, it's just Den's preference, and Poacher must, the way he plays must suit the way, Welbeck must fit in well with the way that Poacher plays. I finally got my words out. Yeah,
we're underway here. We are underway. Poacher versus Epsilon Rocky, and yeah, 0-0. It's the first leg. Obviously, it's a two-legged affair, a group game. The winner of which will be through to the quarter-finals. So PLALC, Van Aanholt on the ball here, into Torre, Benzema, Perez. Mangala.
Oh, he's
got a little bit of an injury there. Yeah. He'll be fine. Now, you don't tend to get injuries that take you out of the game, you know, on the team. We just tend to take you out of the next game.
Yeah. Rocky's going to follow suit with the French players that we've seen so far. He's another one of these possession players. To be honest, I don't think I've seen a French player at these tournaments so far that hasn't played like the same style. It's like they all must be playing each other and practicing with each other. That's the only explanation I can think of. I mean, when you look at like some of the English players, like Zach, for example, he doesn't play possession. The fact he's a very much counter-attacking player. So
yeah. Here's Bale, DeMarcos, Perez. This is Rocky on the ball here. Van Aanholt, PLALC on the left-hand side. You go inside to Yaya.
Have we seen PLALC every single game so far? I think we may have.
If not every game, every other game. Like, we've seen him a lot. And it's different people use him in different ways. Sometimes he's super effective. Sometimes he leaves a little bit to be desired, I feel. But definitely a popular player. Obviously got a number of informs and a team of the season version. So yeah, he's been really popular this iteration of FIFA. Is he someone that you like playing with?
I haven't really used him, to be honest. Like, I tend to go for the Spanish league, and I prefer Neymar over there. But obviously, so far in this tournament, a lot PLALC. You know, he must have a certain quality that I haven't seen yet.
Yeah.
I mean, he's impressed me so far at this tournament, but as I haven't used him yet, I can't really say, oh yeah, I think he's amazing.
Oh, speaking of the devil, here's PLALC on the ball. Ball in, could be a goal. Ronaldo off the bar. That's that hero Ronaldo hitting the woodwork there. And a chance for Rocky to take an early lead has been denied. Here's PLALC again, though. Moves inside very smoothly, nicely. Puts it into Ronaldo. He's trying to turn his men. That's a penalty. Yeah. That is a penalty. Stone cold penalty it is. Rocky's going to have a chance to go 1-0. There he is there.
Where's he going to go? Left or right?
He is going to go. I mean, I'm going to wait. I've got an idea, but I'm going to say it quite late in case they hear me and change their mind. This is where Ronaldo's going to put it. You ready? Wait for it. See how his green marker goes. Okay, so he's going to go just left of the keeper. Bang. Oh, I told you.
No, that wasn't just left of the keeper.
It was left of the keeper.
Corner.
Last time you said right, he went left. So, come on.
I know what you meant. Yeah. Sort of left upper middle.
Yeah,
okay.
I'm not giving you that one. I'll give me half marks for that one. Okay, it's a goal. It is a goal. More importantly, about our predictions is the fact that Rocky's gone 1-0 up here against Poacher, who won his first game. That's why he's in this match set up against Noyles. Chance to equalise it. Di Maria, team of the year. Di Maria, it's a goal. And Welbeck, in form, second in form, Welbeck, I should say, has scored. And it's 1-1. And those boys in the Exeter kit are loving life.
Yeah, it took me a few attempts to get it out, but I was saying Welbeck obviously suits the style of play that Poacher has. And, you know, you've seen it there. I got that one in first time.
This is an interesting little matchup we've got here, Dave. 20 minutes in, we've already had 2 goals. It's looking pretty end-to-end. Ronaldo on the ball here. Benzema. Going to go back to Cristiano. Ronaldo, can he get an opening to corner? Okay.
Yeah, this is an interesting game. Rocky's, as I said, he's a possession player. When someone who plays like this gets the lead, they usually they'll just like calm the game down for a good 20 minutes or so. Just make sure they don't give anything away, make any silly mistakes. But Rocky didn't really do that.
Just in case you just tuned in, you've got Rocky in the blue kit with the likes of Ronaldo up front for him and we have xPoacher playing in the Exeter strip. The red and white stripes looks similar to the Southampton strip. Chance here for Ronaldo. He's going to get it though. He's going to get it. It's going to go to Benzema. Benzema back to Ronaldo. Could be a goal if he can get there.
Keeper.
That's what you get with Ronaldo, I find. That's that extra inch, that extra yard. He just gets there. It's 2-1 and lots of goals already. I'm loving this fixture here.
I thought Courtois might have just got there ahead of him then, but
it's the Ronaldo effect, mate.
Ronaldo extends his 7-foot legs.
Yeah, you can't fight it. You've got to embrace it. Ramirez. Can he get an instant reply again as he did last time? xPoacher. Welbeck. Oh, interesting choice of pass there.
Yeah, I like the way that Poacher plays, and Chris picked up on it in the last game. He said he's very unpredictable, and he is. I don't think I've seen someone play like this before, and it's good to see because you know, he's not afraid to try things. I mean, that Balassi shot in that last game, if that went in, I think that would have been goal of the year, not just tournament.
Wow, that's a big statement, but I agree, it was a hell of a strike. Okay, here's Rooney for xPoacher. Nice, almost like a Mighty Ducks flying V formation he's playing here, all running up together. Emilio Estevez will be proud. Welbeck, hold on to the ball. Is he going to play a pass? No, that's a poor one from Danny. He gets it back though. He's got a bit of strength about him. Matic, team of the season Matic that is. Loses the ball here, Benzema. Straight to Ronaldo.
He didn't need to force it then, but that's one of the key attacking threats on this game. Just those little chipped LB, well, sorry, yeah, he's an LB one. Yeah. So it's just, over the top 3 balls. Because a lot of the time when you play them, your defender's just static because you switch player just a second too late. And if you do that, as I said, your defender just stands still and destroys
Ronaldo
straight past him.
Oh! Did he go for the wrong corner there?
No, I think I would have gone for that corner as well.
It's just because just banged it top right, mate.
The kind of out-swerving shots on this game seem to be quite overpowered, so I'm guessing he was just going to be aiming for that post and try and bend it in.
Yeah. Well, it's a decent start to the game from both guys, really. Rocky just edging it at the moment, 2-1. This is the first leg, don't forget, it's over 2 fixtures, so this is by no means a bad scoreline, really, for xPoacher to be down just by 1 goal. He needs to try and keep it like that, though. If not, get one back. He might be conceding again here. Benzema! Goal, lovely play. The Real Madrid boys linking up. Oh, wow, what a goal. Rocky 3-1 up, looking good, isn't he?
I felt like the defender should have had a foot in there and blocked it. I think Rocky wants us to see that goal again. But, yeah, I felt like the defender was just in front of the striker and he could have got a foot in, but a good goal nevertheless. And 60% possession there. It's just proving what I say, that Rocky is a possession player. Yeah,
he's making it count for him. And we need to see a little bit of a reply, if possible, from xPoacher, who won't be happy being 3-1 down. His first match against Noyles did go the distance to the silver goal, and he managed to get the win there. And it was an entertaining fixture between those two, both newcomers. Rocky's been on the scene for a while, part of the Epsilon setup. He'll be looking to represent them and his country, France, and get in place into the knockout round, which is on track to do with this result if it stays as it is. 3-1 going into half-time in a minute of this first leg in Group B. Balassi to Welbeck. Welbeck to Di Maria. Di Maria loses out though, and it's a chance for Rocky to go and get a 4th perhaps. Benzema to Torre to Balassi. Is there Van Aanholt out here? Don't know where Balassi's gone. He's dropped deep. He's swapped over. There they go.
Yeah.
Just dropping in for his fullback there. I'd like to see that. As someone that's played fullback a little bit in my time.
Yeah, when Rocky's defending, he keeps dragging one of his centre-backs out, which is a really risky way of defending. I think we saw Emi do it a couple of times as well, but, you know, Rocky needs to be careful. He's already conceded 1 because of it. And I've already seen him doing it a couple of times as well.
The link-up play between Ronaldo and Benzema is lovely to watch right now. Yeah. He's really got that down. Using DeMarcos at right-back as well. It's the second time we've seen him utilised today. 2 different players, so he's a popular, very pacey right-back. That's the half-time whistle in this first leg. Just 1 shot for xPoacher. It was a goal, of course, but he'll be looking to create more chances if he's going to get back in this. Chikawi is going to get involved for Benzema, who actually had quite a good half for Rocky. Yeah,
as you said, he was linking up really well with Ronaldo, but no faith in him.
I do feel that a lot of people have taken notes on Brian's victory in Season 2 because Chikawi and Ibrahimovic were both players that he utilised to brilliant effect, and they're both players that we weren't seeing get involved by other people, really, until now, until they've seen Brian do it.
Yeah, well, that tends to happen when people see people have success using a method that, you know, they haven't seen before. They'll start to copy that. Like, I know, I think we've seen on stream before, people put in their custom tactics, and I guarantee you there would have been people at home copying them. And it's kind of the same thing as you said. Yeah, Chikawi and Ibrahimovic, Brian used them really well. We haven't really seen them before up until that point.
Not at all.
And we've already seen Ibra a couple of times today. We've now seen Chikawi.
We've seen Ronaldo is coming on for PLALC in xPoacher's team as well. Royce coming on for Matic as well. He's lost the enforcer in there. The interesting thing about the Chikawi substitution is he's really he's like the perfect sub for Ultimate Team, because if you're going to utilise the whole chemistry thing, and you do believe that chemistry doesn't play an effect when you make a substitution, then the perfect way to utilise that is bring on someone that wouldn't have chemistry with anyone. And he literally is almost impossible to get chemistry with. He's a Tunisian playing in the Swiss league.
He's got 5-star score moves, has he?
He's got 5-star score moves and weak foot, I believe. So I think he's a really nice player for that reason. That's why he's popular. But yeah, not great to start him. This could be a goal here.
Oh, well, a tackle.
Could have been a penalty, but it was well timed actually. And we've also seen Kiate come on from West Ham. Interesting substitute. A good player, but and a popular player, being a silver card. I'm not sure if it's the inform centre back or if it's the basic CDM. But not the sort of person you normally see brought on in a game. No. Obviously, he felt like he was lacking something in either centre back or centre mid.
Well, I think we've seen in Brian's team, whether he's still got him in there. I think Brian had him at centre back.
Yeah, he did. Robin, it's a goal. This is game on, guys. 3-2. Robin has scored for xPoacher. And do you think he can get back in this?
Well, it's only his second chance. He's been clinical so far. As I said, the way that Rocky defends is always like he's going to be in danger of just like having those little chances against him. So, yeah, I do think he can.
Definitely, it's an interesting game, this one.
It's just whether he can stop that 97 Ronaldo scoring.
Going back to what you said a minute ago, here is that 97 Ronaldo. Could be a goal near post. He's not. He's gone back in. I reckon he could have slotted that home in the near post.
Well, when you got a 97 Ronaldo, you can hit him from anywhere and hope. I think if he hit one at the near post, then if he didn't go in, he would have got a corner at the very least. So it would have been. I think that would have been the best option, but he's tried to just work that opportunity better for himself, and it was well defended by Poacher in this case.
Here's Robin, the goal scorer, to Ramirez. Poor pass there. It's been overturned, and here's Chikawi off the bench. Lovely ball down the line for Ronaldo. He's got past his man. Koscielny's been put on the weights. He's going to hit this one near post. It's a good save from Courtois. Okay, that was I mean, every time you have a one-on-one like that with Ronaldo and you don't take it, you're going to be annoyed. Because
especially with a 97 as well.
Exactly. I mean, he's got the ability to score them.
Yeah, I mean, a normal Ronaldo, you'd be annoyed if he'd started missing easy chances like that. So, 97, I don't think Rocky's going to be too pleased in there.
So a free kick there, given 63 minutes now on the clock. This is the first leg, of course. We've got a whole another 90 minutes to play after this, so it's not over by any means, only 3-2. Plenty of football to be played. And here's Chikawi. It's looking at a lovely little dinked ball for Ronaldo, but it's cut out by the centre-back there. And the xPoacher gets a chance to mount another attack. Got the ball with Anua here. Looks to the pass to Ramirez. He's messed it up, though. He's recovered well, Ramirez, there. But that could have been a nightmare situation. Walker to Royce. Back to Walker. Switching the ball from one flank to the other. Playing around a little bit at the back, a bit too much for my liking in his situation. He's got someone like Rocky who can pounce on these errors. He needs to be really tight with his decisions here.
He can't let Rocky have too much possession, because if he does, he'll just start controlling the game, and Poacher might be able to get back into it. So he just needs to slow the getting there and just take a couple of minutes just to get your head back. Yeah, I mean, he's getting the ball back and he's constantly giving it back to him straight away. Yeah, he's really forcing the play when he doesn't need to.
Yeah. He's going to switch it over to DeMarcus, the right back. DeMarcus is going to go inside. As he knows he's going to play Bale on this right-hand wing. Can Bale deliver it? It's a little bit of a touch from... it's actually a free kick against Bale being given there. And xPoacher is going to take it away. He's not going to give him a yellow, is he?
God.
Ref, we don't want to see this. No, thank you. Yeah, he gave a little dummy there to put his hand to his pocket. And he tricked us all.
No more with that, Gareth.
Great skill from the ref. Then Arnold to Koscielny. Koscielny is going to play it. It's not the safest of passes. He's making it hard for himself.
He's doing it again.
Forcing Ramirez to bring it down with his chest there completely unnecessarily.
I think Chris has jinxed him a little because he was...
what a tackle.
There's always a risk of that being a penalty. I know it shouldn't be a penalty.
No, it's from behind though at the end of the day.
Yeah, it was a great challenge, but sometimes they just put the foot through the defender's legs to get it, and some of the more strict refs will give it. But just as I was saying, I think Chris has maybe jinxed Poacher a little bit. 'Cause he said in the game before that Poacher was a really unpredictable player, whereas in this game he's been too predictable and forcing the play. But he might work a chance.
Yeah, he might do here, Robin. Oh, he's going to hit one with him there.
I thought he might have just tried
Rooney.
to do a little chip over to Ronaldo.
Yeah, I mean, he's just not holding on to the ball for long enough. Oh, can he just keep hold of it here? Simple passing. Robin looking for the knockover for Marco Reus. Almost bringing it down. Fence deals with it just about. And here's Balassi for Rocky. He's going to go inside to Yaya Toure, who looks to Ronaldo. Ronaldo is going to hold on to it and spread it to DeMarcos. DeMarcos has got Bale in front of him. He's going to hold on to it for now. Wait until he has to pass. Goes into Chikawi. Chikawi, it's a poor pass there. And chance here, the ball's on for Ronaldo. It's all about the first touch.
Yeah.
It wasn't bad, it's just there was another defender in front of him. Perez, Enzo Perez, great player for any BBVA side. Versatile, great stats across the board. CDM/CM player.
Poacher's been defending these 3 balls pretty well, to be honest. I don't think Rocky's had any success with them yet, but he only takes 1, especially with that Ronaldo who's got up front.
3-2 is the score in this first leg. Just a few minutes left. Great skill. That's got to be a yellow card. That's cynical.
I didn't even think he'd given a foul then.
Yeah, just a few minutes left. Not the worst first leg, considering we all tipped Rocky, not as a strong favourite, but as a favourite before. Poacher's handled himself very well, carried himself with really good performance, really. He's going to hit one here! That would have been a great time to equalise. But instead, it's still 3-2.
I thought that was in.
To be fair to Poacher, he'll feel confident. He scored the most recent goal, and he's going to be going into the second leg with chance of overturning it, I think.
Yeah, I don't think he's played bad at all. I think Rocky's had the better of the game in terms of possession, but on chances, I think it's been pretty even. I mean, even one of Rocky's goals was a penalty, which was a mistake by Poacher. So, yeah, I think he can really take some confidence into the second leg.
Into injury time now, not long left. If Rocky was to get a cheeky 4th goal, it would be really nice to set him up for the second leg. Can he do it? He's looking for the ball into Chikawi. Instead, Poacher's coming away with it now. Is that a foul again? Oh no, it's actually a foul by Ronaldo, apparently, according to the ref there. Van Aanholt's on the free kick. Is he going to just go short to Kiate, or is he going to put it into the box, put it into the mixer? It's not a bad ball. Ooh, it's asking questions to the defence, but the keeper was there to answer it, and that's the final whistle. First leg is over, 3-2 to Rocky. Tight game. Could have gone either way. Second half wasn't a load of chances.
No.
But are you sticking with your prediction? Think Rocky will see out the second leg and go through?
Yeah, I mean, this is Rocky's first game. What you have to realise is that Poacher's already played again today, so he's going to have warmed up a little bit. Rocky's coming into this. It's his first. He's obviously travelled over from French yesterday. It's going to be his first game of the day, and I don't think he's going to be too disappointed with that. I don't think he played as well as what he would have hoped. I mean, I think we just saw the possession there. It was only 51% in his favour, which for someone like him who does keep a lot of the ball, it was 60% in the first half. So yeah, I think Poacher definitely came into the game a little bit more in the second half, but yeah, we'll see what happens.
Yeah, I mean, he's carried himself well, Poacher. He's obviously won his first game, so even if you lose this, he's not out. It will just set him up for a rematch with Noyles, which should probably back him to potentially win again. But obviously, still got the chance of going straight through to the group as the knockout. As the group winner, if he manages to turn this game over in the second leg, which he's got every chance of doing. Yeah, I think Rocky. He was looking a little bit not too happy in there. I'm not sure if that's just his game face or if he was a little bit unhappy with the way that game sort of died off for him, because it started very well.
Yeah, as I said, I don't like. He's going to be happy with the win, obviously, but I don't think he's going to be too happy with the way that he played, especially in the second half. In the first half, he started it pretty well. Looked like he was going to just control it straight away, took an early lead, but it didn't really go in his favour. Poacher came back into it really well, and yeah, as I said, I'm going to have to wait and see how it goes.
Do you think Poacher needs to change anything, or even Rocky needs to change anything, or do you think both of them can actually feel confident lining up in the exact same way again? I think both of them can be confident. As I said in the last game, Rocky did score a penalty, and that was kind of a little mistake by Poacher. He didn't really need to make the challenge in the box, but he did concede the penalty. And if you take that away, they draw 2 each. So as long as he learns from that mistake and doesn't do it again. I mean, obviously he's 1-0 down now. Well, not 1-0, but he's 1 goal down. Yeah, 1 goal down.
So yeah, so he's a little bit up against it, and he needs to come out a little bit more attacking than what he did in that first game. But I think he can really cause Rocky problems.
And obviously Rocky got a bye in that first game, and we have seen him play before. We've seen him get out of group stages before. Do you think, based on what you've seen from that first game, I know it's not easy to tell, but do you think he's got what it takes, not only in his FIFA ability, but in his squad to go the distance? Because he's got that Chikawi thing that Brian used as well. But do you think he's going to have a chance of winning the whole thing?
As you said, it is difficult to say, but by the way he defends, I don't think he has. Like, he defends too risky. He always brings a centre-back out. I mean, if you watch this game, if Poacher manages to get him onto the counter-attack, Rocky will run a centre-back at him, and that just leaves him exposed. And if he comes up against someone like Brian, I just think Brian's the type of person who would punish him for that. We saw it in the first game with Emmy and Ty. I said the exact same thing. Emmy was he was pressuring too much. He's bringing his centre-backs into play, leaving gaps, and Rocky's doing the exact same thing.
We're about to get underway here, and we have kicked off, and we've got Rocky in the blue kit, and we have got Poacher in the red and white stripes. 3-2 to Rocky right now. All he needs to do is not lose the game, and he is through as the group winner to the knockout round quarter-final, which all the knockout games are taking place tomorrow. We'll have the quarter-finals, the semi-finals, and, of course, the big final where we'll crown our Season 3 champion. Could be a returning champion, Brian, winning again, or it could be a new one. Who knows? We're still very early on in the proceedings here, just trying to find out what's going to happen in Group B, which is where we are right now. And it's xPoacher on the ball, just losing it, though, as soon as I said it. Bale for Rocky. He's going to go for a switch over to Balassi. Balassi is going to go back to Van Arnholt, the silver player at left-back, used a lot across Season 1, 2 and 3. Probably the most commonly used left-back in the entire tournaments we've had.
See, for me, I prefer Felipe Luis. I know Van Aanholt's got more pace, but Felipe Luis has got pace as well, and he's stronger, and he's got a bit more height to defend against any crosses that come in. Even Clichy.
I mean, it's just one of those things. I still feel that there's a favouring for silver players. Online, often it's because of a matchmaking thing, but I even feel within just an online friendly as this is, it has an advantage if you go in with a lower statted team overall. I think that's what it is. That's what we saw. You know, we saw Noyles using a striker, silver striker, team of the season, of course, in Dybala, but still silver. You know, all the amazing gold players there are in the game up front, and even the wingers people use up front, like Ronaldo, and he's gone with a silver team of the season striker.
He didn't really need to put the cross in. He did well to create the space, but there's no.
Oh, hit from Rooney. We've seen Rooney score then.
Yeah. It seems only Zach Moore has that in his locker.
Zach Moore and Rooney have a special connection, I think, for sure. DeMarcus on the ball for Rocky here. He's cut out his pass down the line. It's Di Maria on the ball for Poacher, but he's obviously lost it as well. And Rocky in the blue has a chance to go and reassert the dominance he has put on this fixture with a 3-2 lead currently. Ronaldo looking for Balassi. Balassi holds the ball well. Where's he going to go? Not a lot of options. Trying to eye of the needle stuff he's trying there. Perez, DeMarcos to Bale on this right-hand side. Can he get it in? No. For me, Bale's been really disappointing. I've not really seen anyone do anything notable with Bale yet. Not just even in Season 3, to be honest with you.
I think Bale is one of those players. A lot's expected of him because he's got the stats that you want in an attacking player. He's very, very fast. He's strong. He's good in the air, and everyone expects him to be like Ronaldo, and obviously he's not. So I think a lot of the time he performs to what his rating justifies, but people just expect a little bit too much from him because they think he's Ronaldo.
Perez switching over to Balassi here for Rocky. 22 minutes on the clock. 3-2 to Rocky in this game. As things stand, Rocky will be going through as the Group B winner and booking his place in tomorrow's quarter-finals. And guys, if you're watching this and you're thinking, you know what, I'm as good as these guys, I want to come and I want to win some money for myself, you can do it, guys. All you've got to do is go to gfinity.net/legends, register, start playing in these online qualifiers like xPoacher has. You know, he's got here on merit from qualifying online. And if you do well enough, you'll get invited to one of these events, the next one being the grand final in August, which there's plenty of spots up for grabs in the online qualifiers for. And don't worry about where you are in Europe. You know, if you think you're too far away and it's going to cost too much to come, all those costs are covered by the Gfinity guys. Hotel and accommodation and obviously your travel costs are all sorted out for you. So all you need to worry about is actually physically playing FIFA. So it's all sorted out for you, and it's a really good experience to come and play in the Gfinity Arena, first of its kind for esports in Europe, really. So we're seeing a lot of interesting things across these tournaments, and you can be with us in August for the grand final. Gfinity.net/legends. Okay, half an hour gone. "15 minutes left in this first half.
I think it's going to be in the second half that we see Poacher really go for it, because he needs those subs on. Danny Welbeck, I'm pretty sure he puts him onto the wing when he does bring his subs on at half time, but up until then he doesn't really have a lot of attacking through. I know he has a 94 Di Maria, but right there. Oh, yeah, I know he has a 94 Di Maria, but as I said, he's a bit too weak to make much of a difference. He's more of a centre attacking mid anyway, not a striker. I'm not really sure why he's got him at striker.
Yeah, he's more of a creative player. He can create chances out of nothing, but in terms of someone you're going to put your house on to finish the goal, maybe not having the strength you'd want in a striker, like someone like Ronaldo has. Welbeck on the ball here for Poacher. Just needs that one goal. 3-2 down as it stands on aggregate. If he can just get one, it's all level. Could be going to a third leg silver goal situation, or who knows.
I think Rocky just lacks a little bit of urgency at the minute, whereas Poacher's got a bit too much.
Poacher's obviously chasing the game, so he feels like he has to.
He's got to be careful though, because even in the first game he was forcing the game a lot, and he can't really do that, because if he gives the ball away cheaply, Rocky's just going to...
Oh, wow. Di Maria! Oh, lovely play from the Argentine, but unable to make it pay. And we see a lot of that in this tournament, with some great build-up, great skills, but the end product just wasn't there.
Yeah, it was unfortunate. I don't really think Di Maria needed to fall over there. Which is that's really, really frustrating when you get into it.
Chance, goal.
God, that's even more frustrating. As
that's
Ronaldo.
Say,
yeah.
Could be it.
I mean, yeah, I think that will be it, to be honest. But it is frustrating for Poacher, because he went down the ring with Di Maria, did some really nice goal, and Di Maria fell over. Well, he slid the cross.
Well, we talked about the
really
weakness. Is that part of his weakness? He's a little bit fragile. You know, he goes down easy. You know, a strong breeze will put him over sometimes.
I don't know whether you can put that down to Di Maria or just how FIFA 15 is, because it happens quite a lot. I know he didn't need to fall over and cross, but he did. It was a poor cross, gave the ball away, got counted and scored.
Yeah, and it's 4-2 now. Rocky with a 2-goal advantage, feeling confident, I'm sure, of booking his place in the quarter-finals, which are taking place tomorrow.
Yeah, we saw a little screenshot of Rocky. Still doesn't look too happy.
I just don't think he's got a very happy face. I think he keeps it quite business-like until the game's done and dusted, maybe.
Yeah, a little bit like he's gone 12 rounds of Apollo Creed, but I've been waiting to use that.
Nice, I see what you did there. The question is, has he got the eye of the tiger?
Oh.
Ronaldo on the ball here, into Benzema. If Rocky was to get a 5th goal, then it would be lights out all over for Poacher. I mean, there's only one shot in that first half. That was a really tight affair. The shot was a goal as well, so you can't fault these guys' efficiency. We're seeing him bring on Kiate again, Rocky, into centre mid for Mangala, I believe. Interesting substitution he likes to make, because he could start with him, chemistry-wise. No reason why he couldn't start with Kiate. They're BPL players.
I suppose, yeah, but I don't know. He knows something we don't.
Is it the fresh legs, maybe, giving a little bit more in the locker, pace-wise?
Well, possibly, because he's going to be expecting Ronaldo to come on at half-time against him, which he just has.
Chikawi has also come on.
A very serious-looking Rocky there.
Yeah, he's very serious. Chikawi's come on for Rocky as well. He brought that Tunisian player on, who's obviously based in the Swiss league. It's very difficult to get chemistry with him anywhere else, but bringing him on as a sub is quite an effective strategy. Here is Balassi on the ball for Rocky. He goes to Yaya Toure, ball into Ronaldo. Another goal here will seal his fate, I think. Get him in the quarterfinals for sure. Yeah. But Poacher's dealt with it, but he's not finished it off. Bale's still got it. Perez into Ronaldo. Can he turn? No, it's good tackle. Yeah. Ramirez, chance to go. Counter-attack here for Poacher. He needs a goal ASAP. Ramirez. No, it's not strong enough.
I'm kind of surprised that Rocky scored from across, to be honest, because the way that most possession players attack is they'll just build up slowly. They'll go down the wing like this, and then they'll just do 2 really quick passes inside, try and give it to Ronaldo, or then fake shot into the box and try and create a space for a shot. And you saw him trying to do it there, just always trying to work it to Ronaldo and fake shot it into the box.
Yeah, I mean, it's almost like a Barcelona tiki-taka style. You don't see them score a great deal of headers from cross distance. So they do it every now and then. Yeah. Messi scored a header in the Champions League final, but predominantly it is on the floor passing, quick stuff, moving off the ball, and it's very nice to look at. But, you know, Rocky's shown a little bit of diversity in his game there. He's able to add that when necessary, and it's paid dividends for him.
If Shaqiri comes to the Premier League, do you think he'll be used a lot on FIFA 16?
I can see him being used. I mean, obviously, there's a couple of Shaqiri versions available in FIFA 15. You've got Bayern Munich and Inter Milan version.
Yeah.
You've got a team of the season version. Team of the week version as well. So he's a nice player. I can see him being used a fair bit. Yeah, he's got a bit of pace. He's got some good shooting stats. Quite strong for a small guy.
Yeah, I know. He's definitely got some muscle behind him. It's like the opposite of Di Maria in that sense.
Yeah.
I think he could be good in the Premier League as well, especially for Stoke, should he go there.
I just don't think, apparently he doesn't want to go to Stoke. I think,
You can't really blame him for that. Bayern Munich into Milan to Stoke City. No disrespect to Stoke, but they're not really on the same level.
No. You've got to give it to Mark Hughes, though. The players he's bought there. I mean, he bought Bojan over last year.
Yeah. I mean, I remember when Mark Hughes... sorry, let's just see how this plays out. Yeah, no, right, defend. I remember when Mark Hughes first went to Stoke, and a lot of Stoke fans weren't too happy about it. And before it even started, I know there were protests to get him out. And,
chance, Ronaldo, across. The diving header was cut out. He needed Jakawi to attack that instead, as opposed to the Di Maria, I think it was, who went for it. But yeah, it didn't work out for his bail.
There's going to be another goal in this game because the more Poacher has to
go
go for it, the more gaps he's going to be leaving at the back.
Yep.
And that's why a player like sort of Rocky and Vitality Brighton, they love that, because the way that they play, they always wait for that perfect opportunity, they wait for the space to open. And if he's leaving gaps at the back like that, they're going to find it straight away.
Ramos switches to play to Van Aanholt. Van Aanholt down the line to Balassi. Balassi to Yaya Toure. If Rocky just gets one more goal, we'll have a 3-goal margin with half an hour left. I can't see Poacher, getting back in it from there. But for now, he just needs 2 goals. And if he gets one soon, there's every chance. Every minute that goes by, though, with Rocky keeping the ball like this, excellent possession player that he is, Poacher will feel like he's letting the game slip away from him a little bit. He's giving the ball away straight to Rocky there.
Rocky's doing really well here. He's just keeping the ball, doing exactly what he needs to.
Perez, Balassi. He doesn't even need another goal, Rocky. He knows that. He just needs to keep the ball. And he's all good.
This is how you can tell his experience. He's just not giving anything away.
Oh, Ronaldo almost forcing his way through a gap that didn't look like it existed.
Curse of the commentator.
Di Maria here on the ball, goes back to Van Aanholt. Van Aanholt is going to go inside to Robben. Robben is going to go to Rooney. Rooney looks at that ball. Oh, it's just cut out there. Yeah. Poacher really needs himself a goal right away, or else we are going to be saying hello to Rocky in the quarterfinals, and Poacher will be having to play again in a rematch against Noyles, which could go either way, and it's a gamble for him to leave it to that, to be fair.
Yeah, I mean, the goal that was scored in that silver goal match.
Very controversial.
Yeah, very. I mean, he was unlucky, but, I think that's happened to us all at some point. It's just when you...
Oh, great turn. Oh, the deflection.
Oh, well, that was a great block, but...
The turn was magnificent, but that slide from the defender has saved a goal 100%.
Yeah, I feel like Robben should have done a lot better there. And he just changed to the slightly more defensive 4-2-3-1, the wide version with the left mid and right mid instead of left attacking and right attacking mids. But yeah, that goal, just going back to, I think it's a little bit frustrating because it's when you go to pass and for some reason your player takes an extra touch and it's a bit of a big touch, so you press the pass button again. And sometimes that you realise, and obviously you've pressed it twice and it goes straight back to your keeper, and your keeper just passes it straight back into the net, like exactly like he did. Yeah, especially in a silver goal situation, the Gfinity Arena.
Yeah, the worst case scenario, we saw it happen. But the good thing for Norris is he's probably going to get a rematch.
Yeah,
he's going to get a chance to forget about that. He's just got to win that, and he's okay. Rooney doing a little bit of tomfoolery out there, but Poacher needs a little bit more urgency than that because he needs 2 goals in 9 minutes, which will be amazing if he can get them. And we have seen we've seen bigger comebacks than that here in the PLALC Legend Championships. But whether Poacher's going to do it is another question. Personally, based on what I've seen here, I think he's a good player and he's carried himself brilliantly. But I don't know if he's got enough in his locker to get 2 goals in what is now 6.5 minutes. Torre on the ball with Rocky. Every second that Rocky keeps the ball is making it harder for Poacher to get back in this. PLALC is going to deliver it, or is he just going to hold on to it? He doesn't need to rush then. It's going to be another goal. No, Ronaldo doesn't put it away. It's actually come off Koscielny there for a corner. So it's good defending from the Frenchman. PLALC is just going to wait and wait and wait. There's no rush from Rocky now. Getting closer and closer to injury time. Bale goes back to Torre. He's lost the ball and Poacher's got a chance. That ball just needed to be aerial. Needed to be lofted, I think. PLALC. Van Arnholt. Goes back to PLALC. PLALC, he's going to wait. Just run down that left-hand side. There's a lot of spaces opened up for him because Poacher's urgency has created openings. Oh, the cheeky rainbow flick. Almost working out for PLALC.
60% possession against the... I mean, we might see a smile on Rocky after this game.
We're into injury time now, and Rocky, even if he concedes, is going to be going through as the Group B winner.
Yeah, he's going to be much happier with this game, as I said. In the second half of that last game, it didn't really go how he wanted. He didn't keep possession like he usually does. He was only 51% at the end of the game, and I think this has been... I think he's had 60% in this.
Yep, and there it is. The final whistle has been blown. Rocky has secured himself the Group B winning spot. You see him there standing up in the black shirt. He'll be very happy with himself. Poacher's not out. He just needs to play another game. And he's going to be playing against Noyles. They both played each other before this in Group B, which he only managed to nick the game just about in a silver goal situation with a very controversial goal from that goalkeeping mishap. So Noyles will feel like he's got a chance to put that to, put the justice, get some justice essentially. Yeah. Poacher will feel like he should win again. He's just had a very good performance, I'd say, against a quality player. So it could go either way. But Rocky's through, and we could be seeing him for a little bit longer in this tournament, maybe past the quarterfinals, Dave.
Well, it depends if he gets in the quarterfinals. But yeah, he played well in that game. I still think his defending, it's not the best that it could be. Although in the second game, he seemed to change the way that he was defending. So I'm not really too sure whether it was just because it was his first game of the day and he was getting forced into a few situations he didn't want to be in. But yeah, I think he's got the potential to go decently far in the tournament.
And who do you think is going to win that rematch between Poacher and Noyles?
From what I've seen when they've played at first, I'm going to go with Poacher because I felt like he definitely had the better of the game. He had the better chances and he was just a little bit unlucky. I mean, he was conceding headers to Aguero, which, that's not going to happen in too many games. So yeah, I'm going to go with Poacher.
But I was enjoying watching Dybala, particularly Dybala, who's on Noyles' team, because the fact that he's using a striker, silver player. We've seen a lot of silver players used, mostly fullback, sometimes a centre-back, Zuma or something like that. We saw Kiate in that last game. But never before, in all 3 seasons of Play Like a Legend, have we seen a silver striker used. No. It's just his team of the season, Dybala, but still, stats-wise, is 74 bumped up to, you could say, a 76 or something. Still a low-rated gold player based on his stats. The fact that he used him, out of all the different players available to him, it makes him an interesting person to watch for me. Yeah,
I definitely agree with that. I mean, his team overall is really good. Obviously, that story is definitely the standout name. But yeah, it was interesting to watch, but... Again, I just think that Poacher just has a little bit more in his locker. He definitely created more chances against him. And, I want him to score a goal like the volley that hit the bar. Yeah. I would love to see him try that again.
What a goal that would be, by the way, because obviously, we've seen in other tournaments, like Brian, actually sometimes losing their first game and still going on to win the tournament. Yeah. So people like Noyles, we shouldn't write him off. We should have faith in them to do very well indeed, because we've got some really, really good players. Everyone here is good. And don't forget, you could be here for the grand final. Gfinity.net/legends. Get down there, register, start playing some online qualifiers. And if you're good enough, well, we might see you here in August for the grand final. We're going to have a quick break now. When we come back, we'll have that rematch between Noyles and Poacher. We'll be finishing things off in Group B. See you in a second.
Peggy 3.